Hello friends, if you are new to Java or you are trying to learn Java, the very first step which you should be doing is to download it and get a taste of it, because nothing is better than actually coding while learning. In case you are looking to update your already installed Java to the latest version, then also you are at the right place. In this tutorial, we will download latest version of Java, install it and run it. Also, please keep watching till the end, because towards the end I will be sharing few tips which will definitely help you guys. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Let's start step number 1, which is to download JDK. So go ahead and open the browser and in the Google search bar type JDK download. The first link which you will get will be from oracle.com, so open that link. If you see, this is the Java SE download page, and here it shows SE 14. So 14 is the latest release for the Java SE platform. So just click on JDK download link. It will navigate you to the page wherein you will see all the downloads for various platforms like Linux and Mac OS and Windows. We are interested in Windows installer, so we will go ahead and download it. Once you click on this exe, it will prompt to accept the license. Accept the license and click on download JDK. Save the file, and now your download should start. So once download finishes, then we will start the installation part. So my installation is completed. Now I will navigate to the download folder. So if you see here, I have my JDK exe got downloaded. Let's start step number 2, which is installing the software. So to install JDK in our system, double click on this exe file. It will open the installer. Click on next. It shows that it's going to install this in program files Java JDK folder. If you wish to change, you can change, but I am not going to change it, so I am clicking on next, and now it will start installing JDK on my system. So it will take a while before it gets installed. So now my installation is done. It says successfully installed. If you see these next steps, basically it is a link for the API documentation and tutorials and guides. You can click on close. Okay, let's start the step number 3, which is to verify the installation. In order to verify whether the JDK installation was successful or not, let's go to command prompt and type java-version, and it should tell us the version which is currently installed on the system. But if you see, we got the error Java is not recognized as an internal or external command. The reason being, after the installation we need to set the path in the environment variable. So for that, what we will do is we will click on edit the system environment variables. So let's open it. Once this gets opened, click on environment variables. Here if you see, we have user variables and system variables. Under system variables, you will see we already have an entry with path, so we need to edit it, and here we need to add a new entry for our JDK. So copy the bin folder path, go back to the environment variables. Here add a new entry and paste the path. Click on OK and close these windows. Now go back to the command prompt and type java-version. Of course, it again gives me error because the reason is I need to restart my command prompt, so I will do that quickly. Now if I type java-version, here we go. So it tells me that the current version installed in our system is 14.0.2. We can also see the Java compiler version installed, and it is also same, which is 14.0.2. So this is how we validate. Next step is to compile and run. Okay, now our installation is successful, so now go ahead and test it. So for that, let's create a directory and name it as hello Java. Let me open this in Sublime Text. This is the editor which I am using. You can use any other editor which you want to. So here I will create a new file which is my Java file, Java class file, and I will name it as hello Java. So writing the code, public class hello Java. I won't write much here, it will be just a simple sysout statement, as it is just for testing our installation. So saving our Java file, writing the main method, so once this is done, let's save the file and open command prompt to test it. So opening the command prompt, okay, here we go. So now the first thing which we need to do is we need to navigate to the directory where we have our Java file located. So in my case, my files are in desktop. There I have a folder called hello Java. So I'm just navigating to that folder, and here if you see I have the content in my directory, so it does contain my Java file. So for compiling, use Java C hello java.java, and what it will do is it will compile your code and create a class file. So let's see the content again in the directory. So this is where I see .class file got generated. Now the next step is to run it. So for running, type Java hello Java, and there you go. I have JDK 14 on my computer. This is it, guys. So this is how we validate that our installation is successful. Okay, before we wrap up this video, let me give some tips to you guys as I promised earlier. So what I want to talk to you guys about is, in case you have multiple installations of JDK in your system. For example, if I open my path variable, I have two JDK installed, which is JDK 14 and JDK 11. Okay, the main thing to note here is the order of the path mentioned here does matter. Okay, so for example, if I want to run and execute my program using JDK 14, I should have that above JDK 11 in this order. So currently I have JDK 14 at the top, and if I go to command prompt and check the version of the Java, it will tell me that it is JDK 14. Okay, so now what happens if I want to run my program using JDK 11? Then what I need to do, I have to switch the order in my path variable. So for that, what I will do is I will go to environment variables, and I will move my Java 11 above JDK 14. Okay, so after doing that, you just need to restart your command prompt for the changes to take effect. So let's exit from here and open it again. And now if I check the Java version, it should tell me that it is JDK 11. So this is how you can run multiple versions of Java in your system, and you can switch between different versions whichever you want to run your code against. Okay, before we leave, the last point which I want to mention is there are a lot of IDEs and text editors which we can use to write our Java code. So the code which I wrote in my example, I use Sublime Text, which is also a good text editor, but there are many more which you can choose from. So for example, we have VS Code, which is quite popular at this moment. Same way we have Sublime Text, and we have Atom, we have Notepad++. When it comes to full-fledged IDEs, there are two choices basically which are most popular and you can choose from. So one is IntelliJ IDEA. This is excellent IDE, and they claim that about 70+% of Java developers use IntelliJ IDEA for the development. And then one most popular Eclipse IDE which can be used. That's all in this video, guys. If you are still with me, then definitely this video deserves a like. Do share it with your friends, and please don't forget to click on that beautiful subscribe button. See you next time.